So Marvel Rivals came out with its newest game mode a couple days ago called Resource Rumble. And it is a game mode that you can play in quick play right now, and it's going to be in competitive eventually. I actually think this mode is pretty decent. When I first heard about it, I didn't think it was going to be all that good, to be honest. I thought it was just going to be some type of like trash mode that people are not going to like. People aren't going to want to play it, and they would be more willing to leave it than actually play it. And the reason I thought that was because a lot of the time when games try something new, like a new mode or something, and it's a hero shooter like this, chances are it's not going to be very great, but that's besides the point. I actually was pleasantly surprised to see that they did a good job with this, and what they did a good job with is that they didn't reinvent the wheel. They didn't necessarily make it complex. They didn't make it stupid. They made it just right. The mode is essentially capture the point, but with a few extra steps. You capture the point, take resources from that point. Two points have resources built in them. The last point, you take resources from the team. You can easily lose it by the enemy team just taking both points and that's all, and they take all the resources, but there's a strategy to it, and it is kind of, a numbers game when it comes to the resources, but also too, you can get a head start on points, and I think it's a very nice thing to have it to where instead of it being, you know, round one, round two, personally, I think it's a nice thing where it is, you move on to the next point before the enemy team so you can get a head start potentially. But the enemy team, if they're good enough, they can just roll you. You know, I like that. I think the only two things that I dislike about it so far, the only two things, I think the map is a little bit too um, free roamy in the sense of like the map, maybe it'll just take some time to get used to, but the map for right now, I would say is not all that great in the sense of you can get lost in it pretty easily. It's a pretty big map. Um Bigger than I think the other maps in a way, but not too big. Uh and yeah, and I think also too, if there was ways for people to have a boost in resources by like doing something, I don't know, like killing a mob or something, or getting some type of item. And then, let's say, I'm not sure how the boosting of the resources work exactly. In the game mode, the resources get claimed by like, the enemy team, and some teams have a boost and claim resources faster than the other team. Um, if there was a way, like, I don't know, some type of like orb or something for somebody to collect, or like the enemy team collects it. I don't know. Something like that. Because, not gonna lie, I feel like this game mode is pretty good though. I think that a lot of people would be pleasantly surprised and they should actually try it out. Um, and yeah, that's about it. This game mode is actually really good, and I do think people should try it.